Good morning, students. Today I will discuss a new chapter of class 8 biochemistry, that is chapter 2, microorganisms, friend and foe. Students, in our daily life we see different types of living organisms, and in living organism there are two types of living organisms. First is plants and second is animals. But in this nature there are some other types of organism which we cannot see from our open eye. It means these microorganisms are so small that we cannot see from our open eye, and that types of organisms are called microorganisms. Microorganisms, and the branch of science which deal with the study of these organisms are called microbiology. Means the branch of science which deals with the study of microorganisms is called microbiology. In microbiology, we study those organisms which are very small in size shape, means we cannot see from our open eye. So, if you want to see these microorganisms or microbes, then you need to use some different techniques. Means we can see any microbes or microorganisms with the help of microscope, or we can say microscope is a device by which we can see these microorganisms. So, how we can culture or how we can collect microorganisms from the nature? For this, we will do an activity, that is activity 2.1, which is given in your book. To see the microorganism, first we collect soil from any agriculture field, and the soil should be moist. Means first you collect moist soil and take a beaker and dissolve this moist soil in the water and kept for some time. That after dissolving the soil will settle at the bottom of beaker. This is the soil and this is the layer of water. So when you take one or two drops of this water and kept on glass slide, suppose that when you take one drop of this water, this is a glass slide which is used in laboratory for practical purpose, and kept one drop of this water on slide, and when you see or when you watch this drop of water inside microscope, you will get different types of very tiny microorganisms are floating in this water, and these tiny microorganisms or microbes are only seen with the help of microscope. They are also living beings, and all types of microbes are categorized basically into four categories. Then the next topic will be classification of microbes or microorganisms. Classification of microorganisms. Basically, microorganisms are classified into four categories. First is bacteria, second is fungi, third is protozoa, and fourth is algae. Fourth is algae. Means microorganisms are microbes are classified into the four major groups. First is bacteria, second is fungi, third is protozoa, and last is algae. Bacteria are both types, useful bacteria and harmful bacteria. Means bacteria are also considered as plants because they have cell wall. About structure of cell wall, I will discuss in chapter cell. Second, fungus is also a plant, and you have read about the fungus in class 7. Example will be mushroom. and third is protozoa. These are animals such as amoeba and paramecium. And last is algae. Algae are also plants. For example, Spirogyra, Chlamydomonas, Wallbox. So these are the four major groups in which you have seen. First is bacteria. It is a plant. There are different types of bacteria on the basis of their structure, like spherical bacteria, rod-shaped bacteria, coccus bacteria. Different types of bacteria are found in nature. प्लांट्स की कैटेगरी में इसको इसलिए रखते हैं बिकॉज बैक्टीरिया कंटेन सेल वॉल विच इज अ मेजर कैरेक्टर ऑफ प्लांट. सेकेंड इज फंजाई. इट इज आल्सो अ प्लांट एंड एग्जांपल दैट इज मशरूम विच यू हैव read in class 7. In fungi, it is also a plant. The example of fungi will be bread molds and aspergillus. Third is protozoa, means these are animals. You know about the amoeba. And second example will be paramecium. And last is the Spirogyra, that is algae, Chlamydomonas, Wallbox. So these are the example of microorganism. Then how we can define bacteria, fungi, protozoa or algae? So bacteria are the non-chlorophyll containing plants. मीन्स ये प्लांट्स तो होंगे लेकिन इसमें क्लोरोफिल नहीं होगा, बल्कि क्लोरोफिल के जगह पे बैक्टीरियल क्लोरोफिल होते हैं. इन फंजाई दीज आर आल्सो नॉन ग्रीन प्लांट्स. मीन्स इनमें भी कोई पिगमेंट नहीं होगा जो कि फोटोसिंथेसिस करे और अपने फूड को प्रिपेयर करे. थर्ड प्रोटोजोआ, दैट इज एनिमल्स. यू नो दैट animal cannot synthesize their food. They are always depend upon the ready-made food of plants. And last is algae. Algae is a plant which contain chlorophyll, and due to the presence of chlorophyll they can synthesize their own food by using raw materials such as carbon dioxide, water. In presence of sunlight and chlorophyll, they can make their own food. So in four groups you have seen that bacteria is depend upon the another types of, means so heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Fungi will also show another types of nutrition, that is saprotype mode of nutrition. You have read in class 7. Protozoa heterotrophs and algae will be autotrophs. There is a special types of microorganism is also found which is not included in this group, that is virus. Virus is considered as connecting link between the living and non-living being. It is a connecting link between living and non-living. ऐसा इसलिए कि when a virus enter in a living cell, then it start growth and multiplication. Means multiplication is also called reproduction, which is a special characteristics of living being. So when the virus enter in any living cell, either plants or animals, then virus start growth and multiplication, means reproduction, and increase the number inside that cell or inside the host cell. So during that time, virus is considered as living. But when the virus is outside from the cell, it is considered as non-living, because when the virus is outside, then two process, that is growth and multiplication, will not take place in the virus. Due to this reason, the virus is considered as connecting link between living and non-living being. Living and non-living things. So it is all about the chapter second, that is microorganisms and their classification. So you will study properly. If you have any problem, then you can ask. Thank you.